Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Johnny Dimra Carson Boatman and Chanel Dupree Raven Bowens are determined to adopt Tate Black's Elio Howard and Sophia Choi's Rachel Boyd baby. However, circumstances seem to be leading to the plan ending in disaster. Why is this plan about to fall through? Even thought Tate and Sophia are on board. Amy Choi, Sheenie Nielsen, has finally realized that Sophia and Tate want what is best for their baby. Obviously, they do not agree that getting married is not the right choice for them. Tate and Sophia both agree that they are too young to be parents and want to give their child the best life it could possibly have. Unfortunately, Amy may not agree with the parents of their choosing. Amy is looking for someone with good moral values, and she wants the best family to adopt her grandchild. Obviously, the name Dimra is more than likely to set off alarm bells to anyone who is trying to protect a child. Will the Dimra name keep Johnny and Chanel from getting the baby? Not only has Rachel Black, finally Rose Slater, just ran away from home and managed to kidnap Ava Vitali Tamara Braun, Johnny has been possessed by the devil. Of course, Johnny had nothing to do with the possession. It wasn't his fault. Johnny's grandmother has been possessed twice. Amy certainly doesn't want to put her grandchild at risk of possession. Amy could certainly refuse to allow this adoption to happen because of all of this. Of course, look at the past of the Dimra family. E.J. Dimra, Edan Fuerigo, has committed some pretty heinous crimes and has gotten away with everything he has done. Will Amy refuse to allow this adoption and insist on a new couple to adopt this child? Sophia came to Tate and told him she was pregnant. However, there is not guarantee that Tate has been the only guy Sophia has been with. There has been no DNA test or anything to prove that Tate is the father. What if someone else is the father of this child? Has Sophia been stringing Tate along all of this time knowing the child belongs to someone else? Suppose Aaron Green Aluatomio returns and demands a paternity test. After all, Sophia and Aaron spent time together the day Sophia says she got pregnant. Exactly how close did they get that day? Will Aaron be the one who exposes the truth about this baby's parentage? Could Aaron keep the baby and raise it himself if Sophia doesn't want to be a mom? In the intricate world of Days of Our Lives, where the emotions of characters constantly intertwine and evolve, the latest twist concerning Johnny and Chanel's adoption plans promises to stir up intense drama and spark new revelations for both of them. Fans who have been following the journey of the couple will find themselves gripped as their dreams of becoming parents hit a massive roadblock, sending shockwaves throughout Salem. For the uninitiated, Johnny Dimra and Chanel Dupree have been steadily building a life together since their unlikely union, initially marked by complex familial ties and struggles. Johnny, a member of the influential Dimra family, has always walked a fine line between loyalty to his heritage and his desire to carve his own path. Chanel, on the other hand, comes from a storied lineage of strong women, the daughter of the powerful Paulina Price. Their love story has been captivating, as they've weathered various challenges including familial interference, jealousy, and misunderstandings. Their decision to adopt has been a significant moment in their relationship. Johnny, who has long dreamed of being a father, saw this as an opportunity to create a family outside the chaos of the Dimra legacy, while Chanel, who has always been nurturing, envisioned raising a child with her partner and embarking on a new chapter in her life. This sense of hopefulness and love was evident when they first began discussing the possibility of adoption. For the couple, this wasn't just about giving a child a home, it was about building a future, one that was uniquely their own. However, as with many Days of Our Lives plots, obstacles are never far behind, and Johnny and Chanel's adoption dreams quickly start to unravel. The roadblock comes when they run into complications with the adoption agency, throwing everything they had hoped for into disarray. It all starts when a well-meaning but intrusive third party gets involved. It's clear from the outset that the Dimra family's influence plays a major role in disrupting Johnny and Chanel's plans. Members of Johnny's extended family, whether intentional or not, start to interfere, questioning Johnny's commitment to the child he intends to adopt. Some are concerned about the family's legacy and how the child might fit into the world of the Dimras, given their notorious past and often questionable decisions. The underlying issue here is the tension between Johnny's desire to forge his own path and the constant pull of his Dimra heritage. It seems that whenever Johnny attempts to distance himself from his family's control, someone finds a way to reel him back in, complicating matters in ways he never expected. This time, it's the adoption agency that is having second thoughts, not because of Johnny and Chanel's abilities to be good parents, but due to external pressures and the ongoing legacy of the DiMera name in parallel. Chanel faces her own set of struggles as she contemplates the idea of motherhood, especially under these difficult circumstances. While she is passionate about starting a family, there are concerns that her connection to her mother, Paulina, and the political and social implications that come with it may unintentionally bring complications to her and Johnny's adoption dreams. Paulina, always protective of her daughter, plays a significant role in the unfolding events. While Paulina's intentions are rooted in her love for Chanel, she may inadvertently make the situation even more difficult. Her status in Salem, while a source of pride, adds layers of complexity, especially when certain individuals start to use her influence against Johnny and Chanel's adoption plans. The stress of this situation becomes particularly palpable as Chanel begins to question if she and Johnny are truly ready to face such a monumental challenge. Her vulnerability, which has often been a strength, becomes a source of internal conflict as she wonders if this adoption is something she can pursue amid all the external pressure. Her fears of not being able to shield their child from the harsh realities of the world begin to surface. Will the child, whoever they may be, truly find a loving home, or will the interference of their pasts ultimately prevent it? Adding more complexity to the plot is the interference of other family members in the Salem community. As the DiMera family, with its complex web of relationships, plays its part in disrupting the adoption process, it forces Johnny to confront his own family dynamics once again. Johnny's father, E.J. DiMera, has a notorious reputation for being controlling, and his objections to Johnny becoming a father could play a role in pushing the adoption off course. Furthermore, the dramatic tension builds as Johnny's siblings, particularly Chad and Abigail, find themselves divided in their opinions, questioning whether Johnny is truly prepared to take on fatherhood. This division within the DiMera family complicates Johnny's resolve, creating a tug-of-war between his loyalty to his family and his desire to forge a life independent of their control. Meanwhile, Chanel's own family drama intensifies when her estranged father, who has had a tenuous relationship with her and Paulina, unexpectedly reappears. His sudden involvement in her life stirs up old wounds, and his opinions on Chanel's readiness for motherhood further add to the emotional turbulence. Chanel begins to feel overwhelmed, torn between the needs of her family, the pressure to live up to the expectations of those around her, and her desire to make this decision on her own terms. As the story continues to unfold, Johnny and Chanel's dream of adopting seems to slip further out of reach. The emotional toll this takes on them is immense, with both individuals finding themselves in a heightened state of anxiety. The couple, once hopeful and excited about their future together, must now face the reality that their plans may be shattered, leaving them to reevaluate their priorities and their future as a couple. The key moment in this storyline, however, comes when Johnny and Chanel realize that their relationship, despite the setbacks, is more important than any child or external pressure. They find solace in each other, reaffirming their commitment to building a life together, regardless of whether that life includes children at this moment. Their emotional growth and resilience are central to the story, offering fans a powerful narrative about love, perseverance, and the complexity of family dynamics. In the end, Johnny and Chanel's adoption plans may fall through, but this will not mark the end of their journey. It will likely lead them to new challenges, new opportunities, and perhaps a deeper understanding of themselves and each other. This setback may pave the way for future stories that explore their evolving relationship, the role of family in their lives, and their shared dream of creating a family, whether through adoption or another path entirely. The twists and turns of this adoption plotline are just the beginning, and for Johnny and Chanel, the road ahead is sure to be filled with even more drama, revelations, and emotional growth. How will their relationship evolve as they face these difficult challenges? And will they find another way to bring a child into their lives? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Days of Our Lives will continue to keep fans on the edge of their seats, eager to see what happens next for this beloved couple. Please subscribe for my YouTube channel.